Hi, I'm Richard Durishan. I'm the head of training and education here at Cannondale, and today I'd like to walk you through the CAAD8, which is our entry-level road bike. Now, the CAAD8 is very unique among entry-level road bikes because not only does it bring our 30 years of experience making the best aluminum road bike frames in the world, but it also brings design that's inspired and in fact somewhat derived from our Super 6 Evo, which is the world's best bike. Let's start with the overall geometry of the bike. The CAAD8 is a race-proven geometry that is a little more heads-up than the standard road race frame. Now that heads-up is important. It does two things. It helps you be more confident on the bike, but very importantly, because this is a couple centimeters longer than a pure race frame, it gives the rider greater peripheral vision. That means a better ability to see what's on their sides, and we all know what that means, okay? Let's talk a little bit about the head tube on this bike. The head tube on the CAAD8 is machined externally. What that does is let us take weight out of the head tube, but keep it beefy and stout so the frame is stiff torsionally up in front. That means it handles extremely well. It goes where you point it, when you point it there, all right? As we go down the down tube, we've got a beefy down tube to a beefy bottom bracket, and again, that is to keep this area torsionally stiff so that when your pedal effort goes into those pedals, it's transmitted through the chain to the rear wheel, drives the bike forward, right? If we look now at the chain stays, the chain stays are shaped, and these are shapes that are derived from our Super 6 Evo. They're shaped to give you a little bit of compliance. We call it save micro suspension to just take some of the road hum out of the bike, all right? And you can see that when you look at the shaping of the chain stays. Those chain stays work in conjunction with these seat stays to do that, to provide just a little bit of micro suspension. Taking that vibration out keeps you fresher over a long race, gives you more energy at the end of a race when you need to sprint. Finally, the fork on the CAAD8 is all carbon. It's tuned to work with the chain stays and the seat stays to take a little bit of vibration out of this bike so that you feel better after a long ride and you've got the energy you need to win the sprint. It's the only entry-level road bike that brings Cannondale's 30 years of aluminum frame building expertise with it. In addition to that, this bike brings tube set design that is derived from the world's best bike, the Super 6 Evo. As a matter of fact, let's take a listen to Peter Dank, one of the world's most respected bike design engineers, talking about how the Super 6 Evo feeds into the CAAD8 design.
A side product of the Evo is that we get all informations about what the shape must be to get the best performance, and then we make it out of aluminum. So if you buy a CAAD8, for example, you basically get the Evo technology in an aluminum package.